great moments are born from great opportunity. And that's what you have here tonight, boys. That's what you've earned here tonight. One game. If we played them 10 times, they might win 9. But not this game. Not tonight. Tonight, we skate with them. Tonight, we stay with them. And we shut them down because we can. Tonight, we are the greatest hockey team in the world. You were born to be hockey players. Every one of you. And you were meant to be here tonight. This is your time. Their time is done. It's over. I'm sick and tired of hearing about what a great hockey team the Soviets have. Screw them. This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
Hello, and welcome to the 47th video we have get going of this series. The featured movie of the week is none other than Miracle, my personal favorite. I love this show. I love the movie. I love the way Disney recreated this. The way the U.S. men's hockey team in 1980 defeated the Soviet Union in the semifinals to ultimately get the gold medal. And it's just an amazing story. It's a true story. And just watching it, it's just, if you love sports, that's a bonus. It's a big bonus. You'll ultimately love this movie instantly. But if you don't like sports, please just try to watch this movie. It's still an amazing movie regardless of whether you do or not. And for some of you that do not like hockey, I personally don't watch hockey, and I love this movie. Just no other words that I could say. I just absolutely love it, period. So, the lesson that we are going to get into this week is decimals on the number line. Now, we have taken a number line. And we have always said, this is how the number line looks. Correct? However, we are going to be doing what happens here. What is the value of the if the dot is over here? What is the value here? What is the value here? What is the value here? We will be doing that. What is the value here if we split them up even further? So, as I've been saying, we've only been increasing the lines by 1. We've always said plus 1. However, with the decimals, we're going to have something where it's like this. Now, how do I know what this is? How do I know by how much they're increasing? Because we said over here, they're increasing by 1. Because it's easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's simple. But what happens when they give us these things and only these numbers are labeled? Sometimes they will label this, so you will know how much it increases by, but we're going to start at the very beginning. Well, the trick I do is I take this number, put it over here. I take this number and I subtract it. I take bigger number minus smaller number. There is one line in between, so I take the one line and I actually add it. So then I get 1 over 2. So how many lines are in between them, I just add 1 to it. So I get 1/2. So these actually increase by 0.5. So this would be 1.5 and this would be 2.5. So if I said, what is it over here at point B, that is horrible B, at point B, you would say, well, it's 2.5 because now I know from this little equation that it increases by 0.5. And since this is the next line after 2, 2.5. So the equation that I want you to memorize is big minus small over number lines plus 1. This is pretty subjunctive. You're not going to see this equation anywhere else, but from watching this video, you're going to be talking to your friends like, yeah, big minus small over number of lines plus 1. I know what I'm talking about. This is really easy. And your friends are going to be like, what? And like, yeah, I watched this video and he explained everything. So from watching this video, obviously, just from the short clip, you know exactly what this equation is. So if I gave you this, no, let's just say this. Okay, what is it increasing by? You know, well, big number 5, small number 4 over how many lines there are? There are 3 lines plus 1. Because, you know what, just throw in the plus 1 and we just get 1 over 4. Which is, we know, 0.25. So these increase by 0.25. So this is 4.25. This is 4.5. And this is 4.75. And we just increase by this amount. So if I said, what's here? Well, we did all our work. So boom, what's here? Boom, what's here? Boom. This one's we already knew. It is that simple. Now I'm going to go through one more example and then I'm going to throw a couple more at you. Let me just say. Okay. If I gave you a here and a that, how much does it increase by? How much? Well, big minus small, we know that. Big minus small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 1. 2 over 10, which, since you know your fractions, that is the expectations in these decimal videos. Oh, no. What did I do? It is 1 over 5. Uh-oh. Just trying to erase. It is 1 over 5, which you can use a calculator in this if you really need to. This converting 1 over 5 to 0.2, I'm really not concerned with. I'm just concerned with the fact that you know your increments. So this is 0.2. 6 plus 0.2 is 6.2. And then we just keep increasing. And since it went from 6 to 8, we have to cross 7. So 7.2, 7.4, 7.6, and 7.8, or 8. 7.0, actually, because we're in the tens, so just consistency-wise. So if I said find point A, you'd say 7.4. So I'm going to give you two examples, and I'm going to ask you, oh, why did I write a 5? I wanted to write a 3 here, and then a 1. Okay. Find the value at point A and find the value at point B. Go. I'm going to pause myself for 5 seconds, but as usual, please take more time to solve this problem. Okay. So, how much is it increasing by? Well, I can do it with any one of these. I could do the 3 and the 2, or I could literally do 3 and 1 as well. You know what? I'm going to do 3 and 1. So 3 minus 1. How many lines are between 3 and 1? Well, there's 1, 2, 3. 3 lines plus 1, and you get 2 over 4, which is equal to 1/2, which we know is 0.5. So, since it increases by 0.5, this would be 1.5 and this would be 2.5. Hence, A would be 1.5 and B would be 2.5. That simple and easy. If we did it with like 2 and 1, then 2 minus 1, how many spaces are in between them? Well, there's only 1, so 1 plus 1, 1 over 2. Same thing. That's the beauty of math. You can do it 100,000 different ways, but you'll only get the one same answer. Now, obviously, as you're going to do this, you're going to be like, oh, this increases by 0.5. Easy. You don't even have to do this little equations over here. But just for now, because you are beginning, because you are starting, because you don't know this stuff yet, it's new to you, please start using these equations. And obviously, the more you do it, the more you know it. You're gonna get it like this without even having to look at an equation. But if you're not at that point, which most of you are, practically all of you are, and should be, then use this equation. But as you get more familiar, as you do the worksheets, some of it will just, come to you. So, last example I will be giving out. Yes. Okay. I want points C and point D. Go. I will pause myself as usual for 5 seconds, but if you need more time, please pause the video. Okay. Let's just get straight into it. We only have 2 numbers to work with, so alright, 8 minus 7. How many lines are in between them? 4 plus 1, 1 over 5, which we know is 0.2. So we have an increase of 0.2 between these lines. So, this is 7.2, 7.4, 7.6, and 7.8. Thus, at C, it will be 7.4, and at D, it will be 7.8. It is that simple. As I've been saying and as I've been stressing before, these topics are not hard. They will not be hard. Do not make them hard. Follow the equations. Follow Follow this equation. Don't let big numbers or more lines scare you. Please do not. You've been doing this. You know it. Have confidence in yourself. Teachers and worksheets will try to trick you by just putting in more numbers. Don't let them trick you. Just know your equations, plug the numbers in the equation, and everything else will come through. As I've been saying before, we're just taking little baby steps, so obviously this is not too much. Hopefully you can handle it. If you cannot, that is 1,000,000,000% okay. If you have any questions as you are, struggling, please, as always, feel free to email me. And, alright guys, hope you enjoyed this little video here. Stay safe, stay cool, and stay learning. Bye-bye.